Our tests in life are different. A woman's test in life is material. A man's test in life is a woman. Now, by test, I mean that those are the things that we desire. Men have nice cars. Not because they like nice cars, because they know women like nice cars. That's how it goes. Because men are hunters, and the car is the bait. And a woman comes and says, ooh, nice Porsche. Gotcha, bitch. That's how it is. That's true. Come on now, you go to a woman's house, her house be comfortable as shit. Women love comfortable surroundings, so men get comfortable surroundings. But let me tell you something. If a man could fuck a woman in a cardboard box, he wouldn't buy a house. But that's still not where chivalry got killed. Chivalry got killed by the feminist movement on the magazines that got women going crazy, because women got too much advice about men from other women. And they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It's true. I see this shit in the magazines. I don't read them, but I be seeing the cover. I be in the grocery store, fellas, you look at one of the magazines, like, what is this? And they say on the cover, 100 Ways to Please Your Man by some lady. Get out of here, man. Come on. Ain't no 100 ways. That list is 4 things long. Just suck his dick, play with his balls, and then fix him a sandwich and don't talk so much, and everything will be happy.
I met these 2 chicks at the comedy club there, and I'm shooting the shit with them, and I say, so what do you guys do? And they said, we're gold diggers. And I was like, what?
What, seriously?
Straight up, they go, gold diggers. So at that point, it just all went out the window for me. Now I just become like Dick Cavett. I just start interviewing them. I go, how do you gold dig in fucking Cleveland? I go, there's nothing here. Where do you go? And they just go, steakhouses. And it just all made sense. Those old fucking guys who just focused on their career and they're trading in. They just go in there, and they had the whole system worked out where you go in pairs, and then they always want to take them to a Cavaliers game. So you don't go in their car. You drive your own car there. Never drink a drink that you or your friend didn't see him make. And you basically then you get to that level, you're courtside, and then you try to make eyes with the fucking Cavalier guy, and then you fucking ditch them and try to go to that fucking after party.
Wow.
Fucking riveting. I was going to try to get on my podcast. I lost that goddamn number. I sat that dude like for 45 minutes, jaw on the ground. I don't know why. They were just straight up 100% honest, and it was just...
And this is why you were on stage.
No. This is, afterwards, a little bar there.
Listening to the sluts.
I was baffled. I thought you
I'm sorry.
talked to them in the audience.
No, I said at the bar.
Oh.
I felt like Spider there in Goodfellas. I said I was at the bar.
Holy shit, that's hilarious. Why would they just tell you like that?
I don't know, but it was awesome.
They were proud.
We were in Vegas once, and there was this girl, it was me and all these jiu-jitsu guys, and they were all like, the girl was like pretty hot, and she was by herself, and I slowly asked around. I was like, is she with him? No. Is she with him? No. How did she get here? I go, that girl just walked up and started talking to everybody? And he goes, yeah. I go, oh, okay. And then she asked me something, and I go, how much do you charge? And she goes, depends on what you want. And all the guys, like, they stopped, and everybody's jaw dropped, and shit got real. It was like, whoa. Like, I just called her. I go, how much do you charge? And she just stopped. She's like, what are you guys talking about? And I was like, whoa. And none of them knew. None of them had any idea.
She was probably thinking for the half hour, when are these fucking idiots going to realize?
No one knew. They were all joking around with her. She was feeling their biceps, and they were talking, what's your favorite position? Shit got crazy quick.
Dude, I remember one time I was in Vegas, right? And I was doing the improv, and at the end of the show, there was this, just not even beyond a cougar. What do they call them? Saber-tooth? Like, this chick was like in her 50s, tanned, all wrinkled up. So she
Saber-tooth.
Yeah, so she fucking shows up, and it's me and this other guy. I don't name names, but he was like older.
Tell me what his name is. I'll name him.
I don't even fucking remember his name on purpose, right? So we're standing there. And she's talking to him, he's talking to me, blah, blah, blah. And she finally goes, hey, you want to hang out? So we're like, yeah, let's fucking hang out. So we ended up going to O'Shea's, which is like you can play like nickel craps. It's like the biggest fucking white trash place I've ever been to in my life. So we're fucking talking to this girl for 45 minutes. It's getting boring. So finally she goes to the bathroom, and the older comic looks at me. He goes, Jesus Christ, you gonna fucking make a move on this broad or what? I go, me? I thought you were into her. And he goes, no. And we just like silence. He goes, you want to get out of here? I go, yeah. We just turned around. We left like fucking school kids. I couldn't even feel my legs. I was laughing so hard as we left there. And I actually now have an unbelievable amount of guilt that we left her in the sorriest fucking casino, clearly saying I will blow either one of you, and that wasn't enough. Like she just literally, her pussy bottomed out. Like that was it. That was the over.
That's a hit.
It just closed up.
That's a solid hit to the self-esteem.
It's like when one of those legendary diners finally goes out of business and everybody gets sad, goes down there for one last corned beef sandwich before they turn it into a Best Buy. No? Whatever.
Yeah.
I tried to put a button on it. They're not all gems.
Star Diner, White Plains, New York. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been making corned beef sandwiches for 60 years.
Like two cold-blooded souls in need of one. Well, take everything that you want, you can have it, and I'll brush the sand from my clothes. No need to be ladylike, even forbidden fruit you can buy, and every excuse you could possibly use for the way that the world says to be. I'm thinking it's best if we
get married, man. Why man wouldn't be afraid to get married at this point? You know, look at Kobe. Look at the shit he's going through right now. All right? Guy's getting a divorce. His wife's gonna get $70 million. Never hit a layup in her life. You know, can anybody explain these divorce settlements? Can anybody make sense of these fucking things? Tiger Woods' wife, $250 million. She's a babysitter worth $250 million fucking dollars. Somebody, go ahead. Somebody, explain, justify it. Justify it. What, he cheated on her? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. He cheated on her. Great, the relationship's over right then. Kobe cheated, right? Shouldn't that relationship been over right then? Why did she hang around like some jaded cop for 3 years trying to get her fucking pension, right? Get that 10 years in? I don't know, maybe that's too harsh. That shit bothers me, man. Dude, there is an epidemic of gold-digging whores in this country. And every night I put on the news, and I'm waiting for someone to address it. Every night, never see it, you know? And every night I bring up gold-digging whores, and the whole crowd pulls back like I'm up here talking about Bigfoot, right? Like I'm saying the moon's made out of cheese or something. Talking about whores, people. They're everywhere. How many? How many more great men are going to get chopped in half before we do something? Why is it so quiet in here? God damn, I don't get it. What is it? Is it women? Do you think I'm calling you? I'm not calling any woman here a whore, okay? So don't pull back. That's not fair, okay? If you brought up wife beaters, I wouldn't like pull back. I get it. There's guys hitting women, they need to be stopped. We gotta understand that gold-digging whores are the wife beaters for men. Yeah, they are. Except we don't have that Rihanna lumped up photo in the end, so it's not obvious. It's in the eyes. It's in the lines in your face. It's in Mel Gibson's high-pitched voice on the answering machine. I had to give up my Laker tickets, right? That is the sound of a man being taken for everything he's got. I gotta tell you, I'm envious of women, okay? I'm not saying your problems get solved, but at least they're taken seriously. You know? People, you got 1-800 numbers, you got ribbons, there's groups. People give a shit. Anything happens to a guy, it's just considered funny. Some woman cut her husband's dick off, threw it in the garbage disposal, and turned it on. People thought it was hilarious. They were, hey, Stumpy! Nobody cares. Do you think if a guy removed a woman's titty and threw it in the dryer, anybody would be joking about it the next day? The entire country would grind to a halt. There'd be a moment of silence. The NFL would have some special colored headband everybody had to wear for an entire month. The most effeminate color they could possibly come up with. All my heroes are going down. Arnold Schwarzenegger, another great man. Another great man. Taken down by that gold-digging whore of a maid he's got. And I'm not saying he's not a piece of shit for doing what he did. It was a piece of shit move. But how come only he got chastised? What about the maid? Why was she called the maid that entire story? She was never called a whore, ever. Just boggle.
Yo, let's talk about a real issue at hand. Trash piling up, it's time to take a stand. From plastic bottles to styrofoam cups, our planet's drowning, it's time to wake up. Garbage trucks roll, streets lined with waste, but where does it go? It's not a race to the landfill, a mountain of despair. But we can change course, show that we care. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand. Single-use plastics, they gotta go. From straws to bags, it's time to say no. Bring your own cup, your own tote bag. Small steps add up, let's not lag. Sorting all waste is not that tough. Recycling centers, that's where it's rough. Separate paper, glass, and cans. Give them a new life, that's the plan. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand. But it's not just about the stuff we toss. It's about the mindset, there's no loss. Composting food waste, it's a win. Turning scraps to soil, let's begin. Educate the masses, from young to old. The future's at stake, let the story unfold. For the sake of our planet, our home sweet home. Let's clean up our act, together we roam. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand.
My mind. She knew his wife, first name basis, played with their kids, fucked her husband in their own goddamn bed. That's right down the checklist. First ballot Hall of Fame whore. Right there. Never. Why do you think she hooked up with him? Because of that 1987 flat top he's still rocking? The giant space between his teeth I could put this mic cord through? Or do you think maybe it's all that kindergarten cop money laying around the goddamn bedroom?